Hi, welcome to Low Carb Cocktails. I'm Frank. Today we'll be making a zero net carb, sugar-free monk fruit simple syrup. A lot of things to say there, but basically we're doing a monk fruit simple syrup, which is gonna have 0 grams of net carbs. But before I get started, if you wanna learn more about making cocktails low carb and keto friendly, make sure you click the subscribe button and the bell icon. You'll be notified every time I put a video out. So let's go and get started. And if you haven't saw the video on my savory whiskey smash, check out that video right here later. What I'll be using is the Keto monk fruit sweetener with erythritol. And I've played around with this a little bit, and I will say this. I don't know if monk fruit reacts like erythritol, but I tried this in a very small sample and it recrystallizes just like erythritol. And that's one thing when you see erythritol simple syrups all over the internet and even on YouTube, what they don't tell you is that it does recrystallize. Even though the packaging says 1-to-1 sugar substitute, it's not. You're gonna have to bring this up to a 1-to-3 ratio to keep that erythritol from recrystallizing. What it is, 1 ounce of water, 1 ounce of the monk fruit sweetener, and it recrystallized within 2 hours, it was solid again. So back to using this as erythritol. This is gonna be treated more like erythritol because it says with erythritol. The first ingredient on the package is erythritol with monk fruit extract. So I don't know if I can, I've looked and maybe I'm not looking in the right place, but I can't find just monk fruit sweetener. Everything I find has erythritol in it. So we're gonna go and show you how we do this. First thing you need is a pot. Something that's gonna hold about 3 cups of water. We're gonna go ahead and use, today, we'll do about a half a cup. We'll do this like a half a batch. We're gonna do a half a cup of the sweetener. And we'll do 1 part sweetener, 3 parts of water. So that's gonna be 1.5 cups of water. So we'll go with 1 cup and a half cup. Now, the one thing I did find is it does not take as long to dissolve once you put it on the stove and heat it up. I don't even think it got to a full boil. It was just barely a hard simmer. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna go put this on the stove for, maybe 5 minutes. And I'll let you know the exact time when I get back and we'll see how this comes out. All right, guys, I'll be right back. And I'm back. So overall, it took just barely over 3 minutes to dissolve all of the monk fruit sweetener or erythritol and monk fruit blend. That's kind of where we're at. So let's go ahead and bottle this. Get yourself an airtight bottle and just put it in. Now, I did let this cool for about 10 minutes. You don't want to put anything hot directly in the glass. It'll shatter it. And there we go. And let's see here. So we're going to pour a little bit and compare. This is the Keto monk fruit with erythritol. And this is Monen's erythritol sweetener. So let's go ahead and see and compare them. It's just like putting sugar in your mouth. That's good too. They're about the same sweetness, but I do find this is the Monen is more like a truer syrup, whereas it's got a little thicker viscosity. This is, is made with water, simple syrup. So that's, water and sugar and watery. That's it, guys. We're gonna have a 0 net carb monk fruit sweetener. Now, what I do with my sweeteners when I make them is you want to add a little bit of vodka, about half an ounce, quarter an ounce, somewhere in that, just to keep it as a preservative. This will keep in your refrigerator for a couple of, maybe a week or so without the vodka. Putting the vodka in it is gonna let it last for about, 3 to 4 weeks. Usually it doesn't last that long in my house anyway. So guys, that's it. So we got a new simple syrup. So if you watch my other simple syrup video, you can check that out right here. We're using Splenda, 2 net grams of carbs. Switched that around. I talked about a couple of my other videos. Played with the recipe, got it down to 1 net gram of carbs. But now we have the monk fruit erythritol blend from Keto and 0 net carbs. It is 4 grams of carbs, 4 sugar alcohols. If you're counting net carbs, 0 net carbs. I think it's time for a whiskey sour. All right, guys, y'all have a great night. Because as you see, I'm done this, so I'm having a great night. So thank y'all for watching.